Hi Virgo, this is going to be your reading for the beginning of August. Sorry, I am a few days late, you guys. Better late than never though, right? This is the next couple weeks for you guys. It's good for any placement of Virgo in your natal chart. As always, keep in mind this is a general reading and it's not going to resonate with everyone that watches. This is just the energy I channeled for your sign today. Things could be opposite and roles could be reversed as well. If you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Tarot. Please subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. Link to my website for private readings and to check out human design and astrology analysis and reports is down in the description below. All right, Soma Chandra Virgo, let's get into it. Virgo, I feel like the beginning of August is, first of all, you have the right to have boundaries. You have the right to be hurt and you have the right to be angry. I feel like Spirit is saying to you, on the one hand, you need to let something go. But on the other hand, but at the same time, get to the bottom of why you're feeling the way you're feeling. Some of you are dealing with a person that's projecting anger onto you, but they're not really angry at you. They're angry at themselves. But I feel like you are being encouraged to get in touch with the emotion of anger. They wanted me to use the Unicorn Oracle deck to start for you guys, and I have discernment, awareness, anger. Your catalyst and challenge is to flow, going with the flow. Find an easier way path forwards, surrender the outcome, release your expectations. You need to release expectations of a situation at this time. Be discerning, stay true to your knowing. All is not as it seems. Live in the moment. Be conscious and aware of the moment. Be discerning, be aware of the moment, and anger. Safely express your anger. Use anger as a positive force. Honor all of your emotions. They are sacred. So some of you might be suppressing anger, and Spirit's trying to say, hey, be aware of what you're going through right now. Be discerning as you make decisions moving forward. If you're feeling anger, don't invalidate or dismiss that anger. Anger is here. I have the Five of Swords here, so twice. So there is an anger and maybe a possessiveness. Someone may want to get the last word. If someone's mad at you and you can't figure out why, maybe ask them. If you're mad at someone, don't sweep that under the rug. The North Node has moved into Aries and the South Node is in Libra right now, and it's going to be there for a while. And one of the things the South Node in Libra is asking us to do is, it's great to be diplomatic and create harmony and beauty and balance and fairness, but watch out for being dismissive of feelings and being people-pleasing. And sometimes with the South Node in Libra, the shadow trait is you won't let yourself be angry. You won't let anyone else be angry because it's uncomfortable for Libra. I am a Libra, although I have no problem expressing anger because my Earth placement is Aries and my Mercury's in Scorpio. But I feel like some of you are like in that Libra South Node where you're afraid to be angry, you're afraid to let other people express anger. The guides are saying, get in touch with anger. Out of the second Oracle deck, I have silence, surrender, and perspective. Unplug and boundaries. Okay, some of you need to maybe cut a person off, or someone has cut you off and you need to just surrender to that and like let it go. Your perspective is changing. Have a different perspective at this time. You do need to just surrender to silence and unplug from everything. It's okay in the beginning of the month to just be like, look, maybe there's anger that I'm feeling or someone else is feeling. We're just not talking right now, or it's just better that I unplug from the world and try to shift my perspective and accept the silence and just surrender. Having good boundaries will be a thing. Respect other people's boundaries as well. But when it comes to relationship, we have a past love here. In focus, past love, messenger, tweet, realization cage, heart, past love. You may get a message from someone in the next week or two that brings in a sudden awareness or a sudden realization. I hate the word damaged on this card, but you may quite literally realize that someone from the past may send you a relationship and you suddenly realized, wow, this person did have a caged heart, or maybe my heart has been caged to them. There is anger here and a caged heart, someone struggling to open up. But with strength, the Page of Wands and the Eight of Wands at the bottom of my decks. Yeah, someone's wondering if they should communicate or not, I think. Could be dealing with an earth sign, Pisces here as well. I do think there's going to be, hey, what's up communication, and you're going to have to be strong. Someone may be messaging and they may send you pictures of them with the dog or a cat. Hey, look at the dog, look at the cat. And you're like, what? Why are you talking to me about this? I do see someone being reserved. But these two cards together are, hey, what's up? How's it going? It might take someone's strength to send a message or to speak up. Yeah, you could be hearing from a Leo. All the overall energy of the reading is the Eight of Cups. The way someone's feeling is the Ace of Cups. I feel like the Ace of Cups is someone handing the cup of love to someone who's walking away. You're being seen as the Five of Swords. I think you're irritated with this person. Like, how dare you offer me a cup of love? What you need to know, or your advice, Virgo, is the Hangman, and the final outcome is the Four of Cups, and then there's strength. But there is the Page of Wands and the Eight of Wands. So I feel like someone may send you a message accidentally, or they'll say it was an accident, but it's not. It's calculated. It's intentional. I am hearing that. Some of you, someone from the past is going to send you a message and be like, oh, that was an accident. It was not an accident. I can hear it's not an accident. Subconsciously, they meant to send it to you, or they'll message you and it's like, you don't know. I think someone's realizing that you're pissed at them. I think they don't know what to think. I think you don't know what to think either. So with the Eight of Cups, there has been a walking away. Someone's walked away, and it's very disappointing. Clarifying, this is the Page of Swords, the Five of Swords, and Temperance. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. I also have Libra here. I have Pisces. I have Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, masculine, Leo showing up. So I feel like someone wants to talk to you, and they're ticked off that you're blowing them off and giving them the cold shoulder. I also think that this person walks away. This could be you mad at them for walking away, and they act like everything is fine. It's no big deal. That's the cold shoulder. And I notice the Ace of Cups is being handed to the person that's walking away. Or maybe they just have one cup of love for you. I also think they don't want to lose you. They don't want to lose you. They're possessive, but they're being passive aggressive. Oh my God, you're probably dealing with an air sign. I am a Libra. Please let me apologize for all air signs and our passive aggressiveness in communication. Except for Aquarius, they're very direct. So yeah, with the Ace of Cups, there is a cup of love. Clarifying this is the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, that's earth energy, and the Three of Pentacles. Okay. Someone they may be ticked off if you walked away. Like, wait, don't walk away. I have a cup of love for you. This may be the message that you get. Someone's going to send messages. They're moving really slowly. They're hoping you'll pay attention. This guy always looks like he's standing in the doorway, sort of shifting that pentacle, trying to get it to catch the light to like shine in your eye. Like, hey, are you going to notice me? Are you going to see me? Are you going to pay attention to me? I have this cup of love for you. I do feel like it might be a bit of an apology here. They're ticked off. I think you're both ticked off at each other because you're being seen at the Five of Swords, which is piss off. Okay. Clarifying this is the Nine of Wands, Justice, Libra here, and the King of Swords. Some of you are dealing with a Libra. Maybe you have Libra in your chart. I think that you are ticked off at this person because they won't make something right with you and that they need to make something right with you. But it's become more of a power struggle, or someone's closed off emotionally and they're being weird. And I'm hearing it's weird. You don't get it. You don't understand. The Hangman, someone needs to see something from a different perspective, radical acceptance. This is letting it go. This is surrender with the Piscean Hanging Man. But it's also needing to see something from a different point of view. I am also getting the sense that someone's being avoidant. There's someone with avoidant behavior here, because here you are, the Hermit, Judgment, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, if this is your advice, Virgo, you need a minute. You need to just hang here, and you might be in an uncomfortable situation. You may or may not have put yourself in this situation. Someone may or may not have put themselves here, but that's not really important right now. What's important is someone's here. They are hanging here for a reason. They just need to let something go and radically accept something for the way it is and see something from a different point of view. To move forward, you may need to make a sacrifice, or they may need to make a sacrifice. Someone is being asked to search their soul. I just noticed this about this deck's version of the Hermit, which is your card. The Hermit is walking along a path and he's shining his lantern and he's looking down. Look, he sees a snake right there. Do you see it? And he's observing it. Are you a friend or are you a foe? Can I step over you? Should I wait for you to move? Is this a good thing? Are you good? Are you bad? Are you poisonous? Are you harmless? Someone needs to consider risk versus reward, search the soul, do introspection, judgment to the wheel. Someone is really being asked to do some deep spiritual work. I don't know if it's light work or shadow work. But someone needs to hear an inner calling about the cycles that they have been playing out and see themselves from an entirely different point of view. Some of you, because the Hermit is your card, the Hermit is about self-reflection, not looking out at everyone else, pointing fingers, wondering what's going on with them, psychoanalyzing them, waiting to hear from them. The Hermit's not waiting to hear from anybody. He goes off on a solo spirit walk and examines himself and just does self-reflection. Someone is being asked to reflect and hear an inner calling and make a good judgment call for themselves. Because fate, your fate and destiny is at stake. But I'm hearing someone's being asked to really examine their cycles. I feel like someone's going to send the other person a message and not get the response they want, and they don't like that because the final outcome is the Four of Cups. Someone can't get you off their mind, I think, or you can't get this person off your mind, and you don't know what to think. Someone doesn't know what to think. Clarifying, this is the Four of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. Oh my God, I think I'm going to sneeze. Hang on, you guys. Oh my God, I just did. I sneezed my brains out. Sorry, Virgo. I feel like what's happening here is someone reaches out, the other person's like, fuck off. And they're like, fine, whatever. What are you mad about? And they're like, okay, fine. I'm just going to let it go. It's like they communicate with you. You're ticked off. I think this person thinks they made something right with you, but they didn't. And they're like, yeah, whatever. Fuck you too. Like someone doesn't, it's like they know they've done you wrong. You want to know how I know? I cannot make this shit up. Because once I saw this, I'm like, this is passive aggressive. Someone is not saying everything they need to say. They're going to temperature check you. They're calling you. They might be calling other people. You feel familiar to them. Virgos feel familiar to a lot of people because we just easily trust Virgo. Easily trust earnest, humble, honest, steadfast, approachable Virgo. So they think they can approach you, and I think you're like, why are you messaging me again? And it irritates them. They're avoidant of something. I think they made it right with you. Like, well, I told you the truth and I presented the facts, and they just sort of shove that down your throat. And I feel like you're saying to them, stop gaslighting me. And they're like, okay, here's what they have to say. I took the easy way out. I can still see you standing there. I know I made a mistake. Yep. And I was like, what's with the messages? Feeling bored and stuck. Think outside the box. Misery loves company. I'm letting you go is at the bottom of the deck. I think you're letting them go. Or they might send you a text like, yeah, well, I was done with you anyways. If this person communicates with you, Virgo, they're going to be emotionless. They're going to present their facts. They think they've got a pretty good case here, especially if there's Libra energy involved. But I'm like, where's the Two of Cups and the Five of Cups? This is what you need to know, is like they've gotten themselves into this situation. They're just bored. They're thinking of anything they can at this point. Misery loves company and feeling bored and stuck. That's a person that's starting to get desperate. It's like, if you want company while you're miserable and you feel bored and stuck, they're going to start to think outside the box about how to remedy that situation for themselves. They take shortcuts. They take the easy way out. They know they made a mistake, but they don't look sorry. If they know they made a mistake, why are they avoidant? Why are they so defensive? I feel like you're trying to say, leave me alone. because they hurt you. Here's what's going on with this person. Interesting cards. The Nine of Cups, the Devil, the King of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. This person might be an addict, or they do too much of something. This person may have a bad body image. They may feel very bad about themselves. If this person won't communicate with you or meet you like directly or see you face to face or anything like that, they may have really low self-esteem. They may think they're ugly. They may think they're overweight. They may body shame themselves. But this card combination is excessive and indulgent. They do too much of something. This looks like a drug or alcohol addiction. They do this when they're anxious, but this is also shame. They're emotional. They're kind of obsessed. They have issues. Whatever they do for instant gratification. They may have codependency issues as well, but that's usually my addict card combination, King or Queen of Cups. And they do something to self-soothe. They're very worried. They're very anxious. Either that or they just hate themselves. They think they're hideous. Like, I'm fat. I'm ugly. I'm so sorry, whoever thinks they're fat and ugly. I'm kind of fat, but I don't think I'm ugly. I like it. But this person struggles to accept themselves. I was like, well, what's the Nine of Swords? They don't mind being excessive. Someone just might be drunk right now. They're feeling sorry for themselves. But clarifying this is the Seven of Swords, the Lovers, Gemini, and Justice. You know what? Virgo, it's like they did take the easy way out. Spirit is trying to bring the two of you together, or this person's trying to have I'm sorry, let me back up. I'm getting ahead of myself. Spirit is trying to bring the two of you together to give them the opportunity to make something right, be fair, be honest. And they are running away from that. Spirit tried to do them a solid. And they're like, nope. I think this person self-sabotages. I think they're indulgent. And I think they're going to message you, and you're going to realize, they may realize that you've caged your heart off against them, like you're not getting in, or that like you may suddenly realize like they just message you when they feel stuck and they need something outside of their typical box, which could be their refrigerator or their empty beer fridge. They are miserable. They take the easy way out. Here's what you have to say to them. I don't know how to let you go. You did not break me, and I want to trust you. I'm waiting for an apology. Virgo, you really do need to, you're hanging on. You do need to get in touch with your anger. There's Five of Swords is here twice. It's like they did you wrong and they won't really apologize, but they keep reaching out and they're not going to, I think you think they're close to saying what you need to hear. You're not going to leave until you get your apology. I've been a counselor and a life coach for 9 years now. I've been reading tarot 30 years. My personal, professional, and clinical opinion on this, Virgo, is that you're making a mistake, but you don't have to take my advice. I care about you. I'm just trying to help you. When you stand around and wait for an apology that you may never get, like I wouldn't do this if I were in your shoes, is what I'm saying. You want to trust them. I want to trust you. Just apologize to me. I'm not broken. It's because you don't know how to let them go. So when we don't know how to let someone go, you'll be like, no, I'm not, you didn't break me. It's fine. I'm here. I want to trust you. All you have to do is apologize to me. I'm not seeing I'm sorry. I'm seeing, I know I made a mistake and I took the easy way out, and I can still see your face standing there, but I'm really indulgent and I have low self-esteem and I self-sabotage, and you're hurt. You're hurt because you're the Two of Swords. You have a decision to make, but there is something that you struggle to see. The Two of Wands, I think you're standing here waiting, trying to pick a direction, and you don't know what to do. Eight of Swords, again, 2 cards with blindfolds. There's something you're having a hard time seeing, and that you're all trapped in your head about. The 10 of Swords. Now, if this person is mad at you and they want you to make something right with them, Virgo, you may need to see that you really hurt them and you don't want to see it. You're just waiting for them to come towards you. Someone's waiting for an apology. That might be what they're saying to you. Like, things could be reversed. If you know you didn't do a damn thing wrong with them, I do think that you struggle to know what to think. You're trying to make a decision and it's not easy for you. You're overthinking it. You're struggling with a solution. And some of you, it's like you can't even look at your own pain. It's really hard for you to admit to yourself that this person hurt you, made you mad, did you wrong. And I think that you're waiting here for an apology. They're not going to apologize. They're going to message you and say, hey, what's up? It's a temperature check. And you're like, fuck off. That's not good enough. I handed you a cup of love and you're turning your back on me. I think this person's huffy. Someone here is huffy. They don't want to deal with it. They're avoidant. With the Four of Swords, it's often like the minute something is stressful, it doesn't take much to stress a person out. And they're like, I got to sleep it off. Like, I have a headache. I got to go. Don't challenge me. Don't talk to me. But they can't get it off their mind. This is tough. This is tough. And I feel like at this point, you know, being aware and understanding of your own anger and someone else's anger, and it doesn't need to be tit for tat. It just, whoever deserves to be mad needs to use anger as a positive force. I also think that I'm hearing something that some of you expected to get something, like you expected to get maybe like a raise or a promotion or be in on something, and you may feel somewhat betrayed in some way. Or if someone's angry, you don't know why. Communicating about the anger is good. Or I feel like you just need to get in touch with your own anger. But if you do not have a person that's speaking to you, that should give you perspective on how they really feel. And it is a good idea to just, in intense situations, just surrender to silence for the moment and gain some perspective. I also think that some of you may have put an invitation out to someone and they're blowing you off and being avoidant. And now you just need to let it go. Don't rack your brains, though, trying to figure out what went wrong. I know that you're waiting for an apology, but at this time, you're not going to get it. You're dealing with a person who does too much of something and they avoid spirit putting good people in front of them. Yeah, it's like someone doesn't want to make something right with you. Either that or there's just a Gemini involved, or a Capricorn, or a water sign. Ugh. All right, Virgo, that's the beginning of August. I hope this resonates with you, and I hope it helps. Link to my website for private readings is down in the description below. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Virgo Nation. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.